I have access to TRICARE as well. I'm also disabled. And then I have insurance through work that I don't pay for because I have TRICARE.
And how much does that TRICARE cost?
That TRICARE is $100 a month annual or $100 a month premium or monthly pay with a annual premium. I believe at that time he was making right at $8,000 a month. That was included in his work income and his disability.
This hearing opens with tension immediately. No pro se opening allowed, lawyers only. We've got a 90% disabled veteran, child support slashed from $850 to $360, and accusations of intentional underemployment. Is this hardship or strategy? Stick around and subscribe for more dramatic courtroom breakdowns.
I'll ask for an opening statement from Mr. Harris. Mr. Hibbler, I don't let non-lawyers make opening statements. I pretty much know what you want on this one, sir, but I just want to know where we are and what we're going to be trying to do here today. And I'll get that from the lawyers. At the end of the hearing, if you wish to make a closing statement or closing argument, sir, you'll be allowed to do so as your own pro se representative, all right? But this time, I'll ask the lawyers for that opening. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So the state is asking for to confirm that non-agreed child support review order that we had asked could be confirmed as is. State understands that there are two main disputes. First dispute, well, I guess the second one isn't really a dispute, but the first one is the child support. State and Mr. Hibbler would prefer it to be at the amount that's in the proposed order, which is $360 each month, beginning January 1st, 2026. The prior order in this case was a divorce decree done back in 2024 that set current support at $850 per month, beginning March 1st, 2024. State understands is that the reason it's gone down is because Mr. Hibbler, we're only looking at his VA disability. His VA disability amount is $2,462.02, and state understands that he's at 90% disabled. I think those parts are what we all agree on. But Mr. Harris and his client they do not agree with the child support amount because they believe he is essentially intentionally underemployed and that he is attending school to prevent pain. So he understands that Mr. Hibbler he graduated with a cybersecurity bachelor's degree, but according to him, he had been unable to get entry-level jobs from it, so he's back in school trying to get prereq classes to apply for medical school. Like I said, Your Honor, state's asking for the proposed order to be confirmed as is. The other issue, Your Honor, I'm not sure if it's could consider really a dispute. The health and dental insurance and proposed order is through Miss Richardson, TRICARE. So he understands that they're both veterans disabled. I believe Mr. Hibbler, he has the belief that he can get TRICARE for free through his. But say understands that Mr. Harris and Miss Richardson disagree, and that it does cost $100 per month for the child, and I think they'd prefer it as it is in the order, with Mr. Hibbler paying $100 each month to reimburse mom for the insurance beginning first day of January 2026, and then $0 for the cash dental because it looks like that's for free beginning the same day. I think the other reason they want the health and dental like that is because they are concerned that he might not actually put them on the insurance or go through the correct way to do that.
Right. And right now, that's the prior divorce decree ordered her to maintain the health insurance.
Your Honor, let me check. It is, yeah, private medical and dental is through Miss Richardson's employment through the U.S. military.
All right, good enough. All right, thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And the other parts of the order that I don't think are disputed are the confirmation of child support arrears, $16,205.84 as of November 30th, 2025, with repayment of $136 per month beginning January 1st, 2026. And there's also a step up to that. The other thing is court costs being waived due to obligor's military service, and then non-disclosure for Miss Richardson. I think that covers everything, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, Mr. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor, and may it please the court. Mr. Welch mentioned a lot of things, so I will just try to keep it as brief as possible in light of the docket that you have. One of the things is that we believe that Mr. Hibbler is gainfully underemployed. Based on his military service and the training that he has, he could receive a job that is high paying, but at this time and previously, he has not received any job that could allow him to receive the type of income that he actually has the experience and expertise for. As for the insurance, TRICARE still requires a premium to be paid. That's something that we've tried to explain to Mr. Hibbler in the past. He is of the belief that the TRICARE is free. However, there's premiums that need to be paid based on his previous history of consistent payments, not only with child support, but other matters. We would maintain that the child support, like the original order, which was in the divorce, come from the mother, Miss Richardson. So that way we can ensure that it's actually paid. She's able to actually get access to the information that she needs when she needs it. And we don't have any issues with the unpayment of insurance. The last point is the non-disclosure. There has been history of domestic violence in this case. We've had issues with TRICARE actually revealing some of Ms. Richardson's information through the TRICARE system, and we actually need that to be remedied as well. I know that may not be before the court, but we plan on seeking at least a temporary injunction or some type of restrictive remedy in order for them to actually comply with not revealing her information through their mutual child together. And for those reasons, we would ask the court to actually maintain the current child support and not decrease the child support.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Harris. All right, folks, at this time, I'll let this some testimony from the parties. Let's see if we can get this one done today. Right now, it sounded 50-50 to me, but well, maybe 60-40, but we'll see. But at this time, Ms. Richardson, Mr. Hibbler, both please unmute yourselves and both please raise your right hands. You both solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you.
I do.
I do.
All right, but both put your hands down. I'm going to go ahead and let the state call you both as individual witnesses. And of course, Mr. Harris will have the opportunity to cross-examine. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and let the state proceed and call their next witness. At the end of the hearing, like I said, Mr. Hibbler, you will be allowed to testify in the narrative and make a closing argument if you wish. Again, but it's got to be relevant. We can't. Here's the deal, sir. I know you're not a lawyer, but we can't go back behind the old order. Anything you testify to, anything that will be asked you will have to be since the decree of divorce was signed by the court. In fact, it looks like there may be another order that was done. I'm not sure if it was an order. I saw something that the district judge's assistant did. Let's see, when was this? Yeah, that's failed.
Here's the real legal pivot: underemployment. The state sides with reducing support due to disability and unemployment, but mom's attorney argues he's capable of earning more. In family court, potential income matters just as much as actual income. So the question is, choice or circumstance?
Let's see. Okay, it was just a receipt of exhibits, but it doesn't look like anything went forward on that. So So that's not before the court at this point, and may still be before the district court. But for right now, I don't see anything dismissing it. So at this time, I'll allow you to go ahead and call your first witness, Mr. Welch. I just want to make sure what my dates are as far as how far y'all can go back. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. State calls Clifton Hibbler. What is your full name?
Clifton Davis Hibbler III.
All right. So let's try to keep this short. Besides the health, dental, parts, well, I guess first of all, do you remember that you signed the child review order that's before the court here?
The one that we just went through, the appointment we just had.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so besides the health, dental stuff there that we talked about in our opening, are you okay with what that order says?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
All right. So what do you do for a living?
Right now I don't do anything. I'm just in school, enrolled in classes.
What money do you have coming in?
Just my VA disability.
And how much is that approximately?
This month it was like 2,460 something. They're currently
All right, got it. And so what is your disability rating?
90%.
So what are you in school for now?
Prereqs for medical school.
All right. Do you already have any degrees?
Cybersecurity, bachelor's.
So why are you now in school for medical when you already have a bachelor's degree?
Because I took it as far as to go get certified in cybersecurity, and I have a certification for cybersecurity. And I've been applying to jobs for so long and so many interviews, and I'm not getting hired. There's no entry level jobs. They're all requesting to have 10 to 15 years. So I was just like, okay, well, this isn't working, so I'm going to go do something else.
Um, uh, so do you have access to TRICARE, health and dental insurance?
Yes.
Do you know how to access those? Do you know how to do that?
Yes.
Have you actually done access those before?
Yes.
As far as you know, how much would it cost to put the child in this case on your TRICARE health and dental?
I believe there was $0.
Pass the witness.
All right, Mr. Harris, your witness.
Mr. Hibbler, can you tell us when was the last time you looked for a job?
Literally, I would want to say the day before yesterday.
Okay. And what type of job was it?
A cybersecurity job.
Okay. And when was the last time you had an interview?
I have an interview today.
Okay, but when was the last before today?
Last week.
What was that for, a cybersecurity job?
Yes, any interviews I have are technology wise, cybersecurity wise.
Have you received funds from the government under Chapter 31 for schooling?
No, not yet.
Okay. How many dependents do you have?
I have, well, she has Bree. I have my son Zion here with me.
As for the child support with Bree, have you paid that consistently?
No, I haven't been able to.
Okay, and why is that?
Because $950 a month is not. I only make 2,400. $950 a month is not 20% of 2,400.
Have there been a period of time when you stopped looking for a job?
No.
Real quick, Mr. Hibbler, at the time of the divorce, were you still in the military?
No, sir.
All right. Okay. And okay. Thank you. You may proceed, Mr. Harris.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, no further questions, Your Honor.
All right.
Pass
Anything
the
on
witness.
redirect, Mr. Welch?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, then go ahead and call your next witness. I'll be back in just a moment, Mr. Hibbler. Thank you.
State calls Layla Richardson. What is your full name?
Layla Richardson,
What is the full name of the child in this case?
Brielle Hibbler.
When was Brielle born?
She was born July 2nd of
So how old is she?
2021.
Up.
She is 4.
Besides the current child support issue, is the rest of the proposed order, is that okay with you?
Yes.
So do you have access to private health insurance for Brielle?
I do. I have
And what is that?
access. I have access to TRICARE as well. I'm also disabled. And then I have insurance through work that I don't pay for because I have TRICARE.
And how much does that TRICARE cost?
That TRICARE is $100 a month annual or $100 a month premium or monthly pay with a annual premium.
And how much, or do you have access to private dental insurance for the child?
Say that one more time.
Do you have access to private dental insurance
Yes,
for the
she
child?
also has dental through TRICARE.
And how much does that cost?
I don't pay anything for it. That is a plan that is being fixed right now because she's coming off of what was my plan whenever I was still active duty. So I'm fresh retired. So I just figured out that she came off of her waiting period for TRICARE on dental. So we're switching her over.
And as far as personally know, how much does Mr. Hibbler's TRICARE would cost?
It would be the same. We're equivalently disabled. So if you can go on the TRICARE webpage and it will tell you the annual premiums for retirees, which is the same for both of us because we both have access to the same benefits.
All right, and when was Mr. Hibbler last employed?
Mr. Hibbler was last employed the November 2023 to, I believe, March of 2024.
And what was that?
He was working an IT position.
And how much was he making?
I believe at that time he was making right at $8,000 a month. That was included in his work income and his disability.
Wait a second. $8,000 a month previously, including income and disability, and now suddenly zero employment while pursuing pre-med? That's a massive shift. The courtroom energy just changed. If he earned that before, the judge has to ask what really changed and why now.
And then he was
That's
also
a witness, Your Honor.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Can I go on ahead or am I done? Okay.
He's I'm sorry. Your attorney will now ask you questions at this time, ma'am. He'll follow up on anything that he thinks is necessary. So at this time, Mr. Harris, you're a witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Richardson, can you stated that you're going to add Brielle to the dental insurance. Do you expect any increased medical costs from adding her to the dental?
It will cost me.
Do you know approximately how much the increase would be?
The plans that we have access to as retirees are running anywhere from $90 to $128 a month for dental insurance through benefits.
And do you know about how much the portion will be for the child?
That is the only reason that I would have the plan is because of the child.
Okay, and can you explain? You stated that TRICARE has premiums. Is that correct?
Yes.
So can you explain how TRICARE is actually paid instead of it being free?
So when we're active duty, TRICARE is free. Whenever you retire out, you still have annual premiums. They're just reduced compared to other insurances that you could get. Unlike our VA healthcare, we have access to VA healthcare that is free for us, but it's not free for dependents. The same thing is with TRICARE. So TRICARE's annual premium that I pay right now, I believe, is $1,189 annually, which rounds out that $100 a month that I'm paying. They have a TRICARE Prime plan, which I think Mr. Hibbler is referring to and is assuming that it's free. It is still not free. It is just a premium of, I want to say, $989, give or take, right at $1,000 for the annual premium. But that restricts her access to healthcare and requires me to go out to get other paperwork that I should be required in order to get her healthcare. So she's on TRICARE Select.
Okay. Great, thank you. And
Honor, but
as
I'm
for
frozen.
I'm sorry?
I guess I'm back, Your Honor. Sorry, everyone was frozen for me.
Oh, okay.
So
All right, no problem. He's back. You may proceed, Mr. Harris. Thank you.
all right, thank you, Your Honor. For previous child support, so since the child support has been ordered to be paid by Mr. Hibbler, has he paid it consistently?
No.
Yes or no? Do you have concerns if he was responsible for the insurance, that there may be a lapse in insurance for the child?
Yes.
Do you believe he should be responsible for paying the insurance instead of you?
No.
Why
Or
not?
do I think, I'm sorry, I think I misunderstood your question.
Okay, I'll rephrase the question. Do you think it's in the best interest of the child that you pay for the insurance instead of Mr. Hibbler?
Yes.
Why?
Consistency. I've continuously paid. She's never been uninsured. I have no confidence that she would remain consistently insured if that policy was under Mr. Hibbler.
And from your understanding, he has not had consistent employment.
Correct.
And you believe that he's underemployed.
Correct. Mr. Hibbler possesses the certifications and the degree to be able to be employed. He's lived off of his Chapter 31 benefits and his disability for long, but it's not, he's intentionally unemployed.
And based on your belief that he's intentionally unemployed, you would ask the court to maintain the current level of child support. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Right. No further questions, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
All right, anything, any other questions? This was witness, Mr. Welch?
no, Your Honor.
All right, any other witnesses, sir?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Harris, any witnesses you wish to call at this time, sir?
No other witnesses at this time, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hibbler, I'm gonna let you tell the court anything else you think I initially need to know. But at this time, Mr. Hibbler, you say you're going to school for pre-med?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, where are you going to school for pre-med?
ASU online.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
I actually just started. I was actually just able to get into the program.
And this is to become a medical doctor or a DO or what? What are you talking about?
Yes, right now these are just the prereqs. Afterwards, I want to go to medical school to become a psychiatrist.
Okay, and just to tell, just for the court's edification, sir, how long of a process are you looking at?
I want to say close to a year.
And that's just for what?
Prereq. That's just for prereq, and then afterwards, I think I have to do 3 to 4 years of med school.
All right. And so you said earlier that you are not at this time receiving funds to help you with your education from the government, but are those on the way, or have you applied for those? And what are we looking at there, sir?
For the GI Bill, I just applied for, and then I'm also I'm waiting on them to approve me for FAFSA.
Yeah. And if you're approved for those, sir, how much funds would you be receiving for your day-to-day living?
I'm actually not sure.
But you would be receiving something, is that correct?
Yes.
Have you already used up your funds or your VA, any portion of your VA bill?
My VA. Would you
Your
repeat that?
your education, have you used, they only pay for so much. Yeah, you're talking to a guy who had TRICARE until his last year of law school. So yeah, I kind of know how this stuff works, but I'm trying to figure out a couple of the things on this one, sir. So well, again, I'm just trying to figure out whether or not you're gonna be running out of your GI Bill before you get to completion of your medical degree, sir.
I have not used my GI Bill at all. So my degree that I have right now is through VRE, and I
Okay,
can't use them anymore since I already got my degree.
all right then. And have you been told how much you'll be getting each month as a stipend for your day-to-day living, sir?
No, they haven't told me any. The GI Bill people haven't told me anything.
And when will you know something, sir?
Hopefully here soon. I just got my certificate of eligibility, and I still haven't talked to anybody though. Like I don't have a GI Bill counselor or anybody to reach out to at the moment.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Welch, any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Harris.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hibbert, anything else you want to tell me, sir?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll go ahead and listen to closing statements at this time. Thank you. You may proceed at this time, Mr. Welch.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, the state and Ms. Richardson are in agreement with keeping the health, dental as in the proposed order. In fact, us two are in agreement with pretty much everything except for the child support amount. Um, State and Mr. Hibbler are in agreement with keeping the child support amount as in the proposed order of let's see, $360 down from the prior final order in this case, which is the divorce decree that did it at 850. And Your Honor, the state is asking for the lower there because he hasn't been employed in at least a year, it looks like. And he is 90% disabled. I don't think that's disputed. Say just doesn't think he's intentionally underemployed at this time, or unemployed. So I asked the court to resolve that dispute and also the health dental insurance situation. Um, Typically, Your Honor, the priority according to the family code would be Mr. Hibbler's TRICARE, but I'm fine with doing it through.
I'm not going to change that. I'll let you folks know that up front. I'm not going to change that until he gets a little bit more stable and based on the data of already how much he owes and as far as back child support is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and keep the original degree of divorce health insurance in effect. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Besides that, I guess everything else is agreed between everybody. And that's it. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Harris.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We would ask the court not to approve the lowered amount of the child support due to Mr. Hibbler being underemployed. We understand that he's in school currently, but he has not been able to actually get a job that he has the qualifications for with a higher salary. And in the alternative, we would ask if the court would consider lowering the amount of the child support, that it not lower it as far as the state and Mr. Hibbler requests. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hibbler. Anything else, sir, in closing?
No, Your Honor.
The judge isn't buying extremes from either side. Instead of locking in a permanent ruling, he's crafting a temporary order. Why? Because circumstances could change fast. Job offers pending, GI Bill benefits unknown. Family court adapts to evolving finances, especially when future income remains uncertain.
All right, gentlemen, I'll tell you what, give me a few minutes on this one. I'm going to go back and look at the original order on this for a little bit and look at the child support review order, because I'm thinking about doing a temporary order because, again, there's two aspects that, may change very, very rapidly here in the next 30 to 45 days. First aspect, Mr. Hibbler may get that dream job down in Austin or wherever he is, and as far as getting this done, and not worry about med school. Or he can go to med school and he'll get his GI Bill, which he'll get a monthly stipend, which I am supposed to look at for the purposes of figuring out child support. So I got there's a couple of different things I need to look at. So if I'm looking at making this attempt, I'll do that. Yeah, we'll see about that. But again, I want to look at everything else in the file and then make a ruling on it. But right now I'm leaning toward that attempt. So anyway. Fortunately or unfortunately, Mr. Hibbler, two of my best friends in the world. One is a classmate from high school who is a professor at UT at the University of Texas Medical School, and so I hear about this kind of stuff all the time. And I know how long it takes and what you're looking at going through. Good luck with that. And the other one has a PhD in cybersecurity. So yeah, and boy, does he yeah. So again, I understand what you're saying, sir, but yeah, that medical, I can't wait. Med school is going to be a 6 to 8 year journey, and we'll need to do something and not wait for you to finish all that up. So I'll have to come up with something one way or the other. But I'm hoping you're going to get one of these two jobs you're interviewing for. But for right now, like I said, I'll need about 30 minutes, and I'll come up with a ruling, and we'll get this taken care of as far as we can today. Thank you. And we're off the record for now. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, everyone, we're back on the record. This is Bell County calls number 23 DFAN 341332. This is with Hibbler and Richardson. Again, the court paused a moment to try to do some calculations, look at what the temporary order, what the not agreed to child support review order was saying. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling, and I'm going to go ahead, like I said, do a temporary order because we're looking at circumstances changing substantially one way or the other, possibly substantially one way or the other in the next 60 days or so. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go grant a temporary order. I'm going to go ahead and why I'm not going to file intentionally and being intentionally underemployed. I am finding I'm going to go find that the court feels Mr. Hibbler at this point is underemployed. I'm going to go ahead and order temporary child support in the amount of $500 a month, starting the first day of February. I'm going to go ahead and order the cash medical of 100 still remain as a temporary order going forward into further order of the court. I'm going to go ahead and waive any court costs due to military service. And I'm going to go ahead, like I say, make this a temporary order and reset this matter for our Zoom docket on March the 10th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Again, I'm doing this because Mr. Hibbler is, like I say, he testified to having interviews within the last within the next 24 hours or within the last 24 hours. He's telling the court that he's looking at going to school on his GI Bill, but at this point, the court has no information on what his monthly housing allowance is going to be based on where he is and how much he'll be earning. He'll be getting from the federal government for his GI Bill, which I can look at for child support purposes. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and do the reset. Do the child support as a temporary order. I'll reduce the judgment, the unpaid child support as per the not agreed to child support review order and order repayment as per that order. And like I said, reset this and come back in on March the 10th and get an update on what Mr. Hibbler's circumstances are, either concerning him getting a job based on his education or him getting going to school and getting funds based on his GI Bill for his monthly allotment or for his monthly housing. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and reset that for that date. And do you need anything, any information to clarify that, Mr. Welch? Thank you.
Your Honor, just to make sure I go through it. So the temp order is going to be pretty much the same as this order, as the proposed order, except that you will do temporary child support of $500 starting February 1st, 2026. But everything else, the cash medical of $100 starting January 1st, 2026. Core costs waived, arrears, non-disclosure, the zero dental, all that will remain the same.
Correct.
All right. I think I got everything I need, Your Honor.
All right. At this time, Mr. Harris, any questions, anything else you need, sir?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hibbler, question, sir.
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll see everybody in a couple of months. Good luck on your job search, sir. Making up your mind what you want to do as far as your education is concerned. And but I will let you know, sir, that obviously at the final hearing, I will have the right to consider whether or not I think you're gently underemployed. But again, so what I'll be looking from you, sir, is you told us. I'll need a little detail on what you've actually done as far as searching for a job, and if you got any written documentation showing that you were denied or that they turned you down for a job, you might want to forward that to the Attorney General for purposes of evidence and CCing Mr. Harris. But anyway, we'll take this one up on that date, and hopefully I won't have to go through all that because you either found a job or you made up your mind what you're going to do as far as your education is concerned. Anyway, see everybody in a couple of months. We're off the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Temporary order issued. $500 monthly child support starting February. $100 cash medical continues reset in March. The judge finds underemployment, but not intentional. Everything now hinges on job offers or GI Bill income. This case isn't over. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories.